I play there.
So where, as somebody who I'm always going to the record stores, no matter what city I go to, where are your favorite record stores around the world? And also, what place do you think have the best sound systems that you visited?
Gramophone is the best record store in the United States, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
In
And then,
Chicago?
yeah, well, that's in the States. I'm sure New York. Last time I was in New York, I didn't have time to hit all the record stores. Brooklyn has 25 record stores alone, like that carry like house music vinyl. I was kind of tripping. I didn't even have time to research. I wasn't there long enough to figure it
Yeah.
out. Food, bagels, or
Yeah.
records. I have to eat. I'm chubby, so that goes first. But in
my boy
London,
Seth Nichols has a good record shop. He's in New York
he said,
now.
"What's up?" I talked to him last night.
Yeah, he had a record shop here in Indy, but he's pretty good. Like you can get almost anything from him shipped straight to your house.
What's the name of the store?
Um,
I don't know what he calls it. He's a boutique guy though. Like he's the guy who has it in his basement and by
Ah,
appointment only.
yeah,
very cool.
he's. I'll look it up.
Yeah, he's dope. But then in London, I believe Phonica is the one. Phonica's super dope. In Amsterdam or Rotterdam area, I really like Clone Records. Clone is cool because they are a distributor in that side of Europe. But what's really cool about them that I have not seen anywhere is that
LoveVinylRecords.com.
LoveVinylRecords.com. Check it out. Yeah.
what I like
Cool.
about Clone Records is they literally have their own label, but they have records that they print that you can't even order online. They're real big on mail orders too, but they have records that you can't even buy online. You can only buy it if you visit their shop.
Oh, that's cool.
I thought that was so cool. I literally bought all of them. Like I was there and I was like, there's 25 records you can't get anywhere but here. He's like, yeah, we print them just for the store. And I was like, I'll take one of each.
Yeah. I mean,
I love the rare record. That's what's missing in today's time.
it
Is
is.
like, I would dig. I remember some of my biggest moments in the rave scene. People are like, what is that? I'm like, I don't know. I found it in a bin at the record store. It's a white label. I have no idea what it is. And then you find out later that it never got printed. The record store got a promo. No one wanted it. It went into the bins for sale for $5. I found it. I played
Yeah.
it. You can't get that record anymore. That rare record is gone. Because with digital, you can keep downloading over and over. And this is an argument me and the guy who created Beatport had. I was like, you ruined the rare record. He was like, I put the record store in your bedroom. I was like, that's a good argument.
Yeah. Do you remember? Yeah, I'm guessing you've probably seen Scratch, the documentary,
Yeah.
the Doug Prey. Well, DJ Shadow in that basement's just talking about these pile of records, and he's like, everybody in this thing thought they were the hottest cat, and then we all eventually end up in the pile. And it's like that pile, there's so much. It's like every time that stuff gets evolved from one media to the other, some stuff gets left behind. There's some stuff that never made it from vinyl to 8-track or from 8-track to cassette.
Sure.
There's an endless supply.
The guys from Daft Punk, they had Cradamore and they had Roulette Records. Those never made it digital. Like if you didn't have those records, you don't have them. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Like that's the nice thing about being a producer is I can actually sample these records that existed, which I have. I have my whole remake of the early Daft Punk stuff that I don't get to anyone. It's on my thumb drive. If you steal my thumb drive, you might get it, but that's about it. It's not for everybody.
Apparently, that's the top prize in the scavenger hunt.
My best friend, and you don't know I got this shit because I'm not. I don't give that to everybody. That's not for everyone.
Yeah. Oh,
But that's why you got to book me. Though. You book
that shit.
Next time you book me, you can hear it. He's gonna be recording my set in the background. But yeah, no, that's some real shit though. You know, like that whole rare record thing is just not existent anymore, and that's what kind of, in my opinion, was really cool about dance music was like having that. Like you, when I grew up, at one point, if you wanted to hear this, you had to go to a rave.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
You couldn't hear this at the club. This wasn't for club people. This wasn't.
Right.
There was no festivals.
Yeah.
There was the interview yesterday I did was with the Minneapolis guy. I go, you know what I remember about Minneapolis? He goes, what? I go, when I first went there, some guy brought a picture to the party. He goes, see this? This is you. And I looked at it. I'm like, oh shit. It was me full stride with a record box. I go, what the hell is this? He was like, the party that got busted in Chicago. I took a picture of you running. I go, there's Paul Anthony. I had a disposable camera. I grabbed a picture of you running. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are things that just The underground is special,
Oh yeah,
man.
I'll tell you an underground story of me and Paul.
Yeah.
Here we
So
go.
I'm in a limo in Dayton, Ohio. I'm like 17 at that point. Got a limo, go to this rave, because I feel like I'm protected in a limo. No one can pull the limo over and get in the back. So I go to this rave. I'm up with Paul. Paul's actually smoking a joint. I don't think he smokes anymore, but he had like a joint hanging out of his mouth, and he's up there fucking scratching. I woke up like, "What's up?" We just start kicking it, and the cops raid this fucking rave, and they're just shaking people down for money, and so Paul's just handing me the money. I have a drill. I grab a drill. I'm unscrewing the fucking speakers, putting all the promotional money and the money from him DJing in speakers, and we just literally pack up. Or cops are like, "You guys need to get the fuck out." We're like, "We got to pack up our gear." We just walk out to the limo and load up the gear. Go to a hotel in Indiana, right across the border is Indiana, Richmond, Indiana, and we went and rented out every room in this Ramada Inn and just partied there all night. But those are the old school rave days. Like you don't get that anymore.
Yeah.
You might still get a little bit of that after hours effect in Chicago, in Detroit, but it's not the rave.
Oh no. For the record, I have been pulled over by a cop in a limo before.
Yeah, but they couldn't get in the back.
No. It was the driver just got a huge ticket.
Driver, that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
I've been pulled over as well, but they can't do anything without a warrant to get in the back, regardless.
Yeah. That's where it's another reminder. It's super important if you're going to work in music, especially this type of music, know the laws. Like know the local laws.
Hell yeah.
They could save or ruin your life.